Live vlog. Today is the Monday reset. This is the Monday reset. This is episode 2. This is what happens when you focus on yourself. This is going to get real. My name is Brad, of course, and today we're going to be talking about what happens when you actually focus on yourself. They say it all the time, don't they, as advice or whatever. Focus on yourself, work on yourself, etc., etc. I'm sure you've heard it all before. Trying to get this light working a little bit better than it is. But anyway, I'll do the best I can, of course. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. This is the Monday reset. So when you have it's Monday, isn't it? You're resetting the mind, focusing on this, that, or the other to move forwards, to make sense of life in the best way you can. Hi Yorick, how's it going? Hope you're okay. Welcome. Hope you're okay. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. What actually happens when you focus on yourself? And sometimes there's positives to it. Everyone always says, just focus on yourself. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. You do you, they say, don't they? That's usually the advice that people say, that they mention. But sometimes it gets a bit messy. Sometimes it's not the easiest, is it? It's focusing on yourself. It can be a challenge, in my opinion, and I'll talk about that later on. So, hi to Vintervallen as well. Vintervallen, hi, how are you? And hi to Shelley. Hope you're all okay. Great to see you on here again. So, everyone just says it, don't they? Just focus on yourself, like it's simple. It's like, oh, just focus on yourself, concentrate on yourself. Don't look at what everyone else is doing, they say. But it's not always that easy. It's not always that easy, especially when you're around others and they're doing this, they're doing that, they're playing up, they're being toxic. Or you're looking at others, you're thinking, what you're thinking? You're thinking, oh, I wish I was as good as them. I wish I had as much as them. I wish I was more like them. So comparison is a thief of joy, as they say. That can kick in too. So tonight I want to talk about what it actually feels like to focus on yourself, the benefits of it, how it can look, how it can be tricky sometimes. It's not always that straightforward. As they say, talk's cheap, isn't it? Talk is cheap. It's easy to say this, that, the other, but actually doing it is another matter entirely. So I'll put a poll up there now, as you can see. It's in the chat. Answer if you want to. If you do answer, if you can elaborate on why you chose that answer. So what really happens when you focus on yourself is the poll. So it's free to click on it. I've answered the question. So one of the options is I start strong, then I lose it. So this is what really happens when you focus on yourself. So I start strong, but then I lose it. Some people do that. They start really strong. They go, right, I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to stop hanging around with those toxic people. I'm going to stop drinking. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to just study really, really hard. I'm going to put my head down. They start really strong. It goes really well, but they're all in on it. They're all in on this when they're all focusing on themselves, working on themselves. And what can happen when you start very, very strong is you might be good for a day, you might be good for a week. 2 weeks later, you can start to lose it, can't you? You can start to lose it. The other answer is to this, what really happens when you focus on yourself is I feel better mentally. When you focus on yourself, you're just worried about yourself. And people might think that sounds bloody selfish. And maybe it is. Maybe it is a bit selfish. But sometimes you've just got to focus on yourself. And you're going to feel better mentally. You're only concerned about what you're doing, how you're doing. And that's all. And sometimes that is going to make you have that better, I suppose that's going to improve the clarity of your mind. It's going to help you mentally. I'll read the comments in a moment, guys. I'm going through my content at the moment, of course. So it's going to make you feel better. You're thinking, I'm not worried about dickhead over there. I'm not worried about that other person on the other side of the road. I'm not worried about what those other people think about me. I'm doing me. And that's going to give you that better mental clarity. And also, once you just focusing on yourself, this is the idealistic, and I know it's not always It's not always straightforward, but focusing on yourself, you've not got, I don't know, you're relying on your internal validation a little bit more then. You're relying on that internal validation instead of that external validation. I'm worried what they'll think. I'm worried what they'll say. That can derail you from living your best life potentially. Another answer to it on the poll, I'm going through the answers of the poll anyway. There's no correct right or wrong answers for these, by the way. But what really happens when you focus on yourself, you get it, what can happen is you can get distracted very easily. So you're on your own, you're doing your own thing. You decided not to go drinking with friends. You thought, I'm not going to do it. And then you can get distracted very, very easily sometimes. Someone can go, oh, just come out for one drink. So you go out for one drink, and before you know it, you've had 10 or whatever else you've had. You can get distracted easily when you're focusing on yourself. I suppose you could get focused on other things. You can get distracted with YouTube. You can get distracted with social media, whatever that is. That can occur. What else? What really happens when you focus on yourself as well? What's another thing that could happen? There's a lot of different outcomes. You can feel a bit alone, and this is a big one. This has been a big one for me. You can feel a bit alone. You're thinking, right, I'm going to focus on myself now. I'm going to stop hanging around with those people now. I'm just going to be on my own. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to fucking work on myself. And then you can start. At first, it feels very, very, very lonely because you're on your own. And all those people that you were around, and they might be toxic people, they might be taking drugs, they might be drinking. It might not, be for your best self, but you're used to those people, you're used to those friends, you're used to having those laughs. It can feel a bit lonely. And I've been there where I'm like, it's just yourself. Like, I can't be around those other people because they're going to lead me astray. And it can make you feel alone. It can make you feel alone, in my opinion. Anyway, I'll read through the comments quickly, guys. Hi to Ronan. Hi to Yorick. Hi to Abes. Hi to Sander. Hi to David Molyneux. How's it going? Sup, bro? Fist bump to you. Welcome back, everyone. Hi to Shelley, of course. I've already said this. Hi to Yorick. How to Vinter Valen, if you're still there. Cat and dog lover. Don't worry. You're late. It's not a problem. Yorick saying there was a motorcycle accident when I was coming back from Tesco. Not sure of it, if it was serious. They took the guy's hospital. His motorcycle crashed into a bus going too fast. That sounds bad. Motorbikes. Oh, shit. I hope he's okay. A lot of people said it was bikers' fault going too fast, not paying attention. It's easy done. Mike is saying hi. You're so inspiring. I'll take that anyway, Mike. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Abirato saying shame. I don't know what you mean by that. Sanders getting us back on topic. Brad, when I focus on myself, I start feeling better. You're taking away the worry of what other people think when you concentrate on yourself. You're taking away that peer pressure. Taking it away. Thinking, I don't give a fuck. I'm focusing on me now. I'm just going to do my best. I'm not worried about what the other person's doing over there. I'm here now, or you're there now. I'm doing my own thing. I've got this one life. It does not last forever. It goes fast. Before you know it, it's Christmas. You know how it goes. I think, don't be silly, Brad. Think about it. It's nearly the end of April. Do not fuck around. You've got to live your life, in my opinion. Do not fuck around. Get shit done. It goes fast. You think it doesn't, but it does. Even if you make it to 80, it goes fast, man. It really, really does. So you cannot mess around, and you don't want to piss your energy away worried about what other people think. This has held me back in my life so much for so long. Not right now, but in the past it has, man. Really, really has. I'm scared to do this, scared to do that. What will they think about me? And you're going to get judged no matter what you do. You really, really are. You're just going to get judged if you do anything you do. You'll get fucking judged, man. That's the way it goes. It's the way, part of being human, I suppose. But it's just having the power, keeping your own power, and not caring, not giving a fuck, and keep going. So that's my point. Anyway, thank you. Let me keep going. Shelley is saying to focus on yourself is the only way. It might sound selfish, and maybe it is a little bit selfish. Doesn't mean you're still not going to help others sometimes, potentially. But is it self-full? I think it's more self-full. You're not taking off anyone else. You're just focusing on your own energy, on yourself, Shelley. Let me read your comment again. Sorry. To focus, Shelley's saying, to focus on yourself is the only way. It might sound selfish, but who else is going to do it? And Brad, it doesn't have to be yourself. Focus in the present, the moment. Absolutely. Bang on. The present, the gift. Present is a gift. The gift of now. That's all you have, really. The past is gone and the future's never happened. You've got this very moment, therefore the present and the gift. Absolutely. Who else is going to do it for you? No one. No one's coming to save you. No one's going to fucking make you feel happy. You've got to do it yourself. Other people might give you some momentary glimpses of happiness for a short while at best. But it's all on us. It's all on us. And just focusing on your own energy, focusing on yourself, not looking at elsewhere, not worrying about what that dickhead over there is saying or doing. Even if sometimes you get sucked in thinking, what's that person doing over there? They're absolutely bang out of order. They're annoying the shit out of you. They're being out of order. But you've just got to just think, I don't want to think about what they're doing. I can't control them. They're going to do it anyway. They're going to do what they want to do anyway, no matter what you do. So you've got to be self-full. Thanks, Shelley. Thanks for sharing. Anyway, I'm reading the relevant comments at the moment. Brad, why do I find it hard to focus on myself and tuning others out? It can be difficult. It's the easier said than done. I suppose it's like if you have a lot of empathy for others, you care about others, you hope that they're okay, and that empathy can make you concerned for others, make you a little bit of a people pleaser sometimes. So that could be linked to not being able to tune others out. It's harder when you're around loads of really egotistical people in the workplace to tune them out. There's ways around it. You can limit it. You can limit your interactions potentially. If you can work alone, you can. If you're really not happy, you find somewhere else to work. What else can you do? I think earphones are amazing. Oh, they're so good. Bang those earphones in at lunch or dinner. Find somewhere to sit on your own at dinner time, if it's at work, for example, and just listen to something. I don't know. It could be calming music. It could be some music that you love. It could be a podcast. It could be anything. It just tunes out a little bit of it. Is it realistic to get rid of all of that, Sandra? I don't know if you can, if that's possible. But I think you can do damage limitation with regards to that. Just focusing on yourself. It's appreciating yourself. And also it's finding goals that give you a bit of passion. It's like I work where I work, and there's challenges where I work. There's a lot of injustice sometimes. There's lazy people, there's people that play politics. There's great people too. But there's a lot of bullshit, trust me. And it annoys the fuck out of me sometimes. I get sucked in. I'm there all the time. I work at the hospital, if you don't know. I work as a scrub nurse. I work in the theatres. I work with some challenging people sometimes, and they're not nice to be around, trust me. Some are nice, don't get me wrong, but some aren't. But then I just like this, doing this right now, speaking to you guys now. This is what I've looked forward to. I actually genuinely enjoy doing this. That's why I've got a reason for doing the shit stuff. That can help tune some others out as well. And appreciating what you have, like I'm going on holiday or I'm saving up for something. It gives a roof over my head doing the job that I do. And it's bloody stressful sometimes. But then that can help tune some of the stuff out in a way, because it's finding that silver lining in the shit, I suppose. Easier said than done though sometimes, I get it. Anyway, let me crack on. You don't know if the person's dead, Jorik. I hope they're okay. I can understand why you'd feel uneasy, mate. Georgina saying hi, chicken. Like and subscribe, everyone. Yes, please. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. If you want to see more content like this, you want to speak here and interact with someone who's speaking genuinely, then just click like and subscribe. It's all good. It's free as well, guys. It's all good. Shelley's then saying, Yorick saying, subscribe and get those golden blessings. Thank you so much, Yorick. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed, by the way. Thank you to anyone that's helping me with those likes as well. Let's get those likes up if we can. Let's do this together. It's all good. Shelley's saying it can be the best weapon you have. It could be about your well-being, such as your health, mental health. If you don't focus on that, you're only destroying yourself. Really wisely said. Focusing on yourself can be the best weapon you have to protect yourself. It begins mentally, doesn't it, with the thoughts that you have. You can end up destroying yourself, though. If you're sucked into the mercy of everybody else, their wants, their whims, their changes of mood, their opinions of you. One minute you're a fucking king or a queen. Everyone's blowing smoke up your ass. The next day you're a piece of shit. You've not changed. You've done the same thing. You can go up and then down very quickly in people's opinions, and that doesn't mean that's right or justified. That's what can happen. But if you remain focused on yourself and your own internal validation, you're more at baseline. You're more steady. You're calmer. You're not really high up there, getting all the adulation, but you're not at the bottom either. It's getting that middle ground. Stormtrooper, hi Stormtrooper. Fist bump Stormtrooper. Don't worry, bro, you're valid. Thank you, Stormtrooper. Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. And hi to Daffy as well. May the Lord help you with discipline and strength to maintain it. Dawn, hi Dawn, how you doing? Hope you're okay. You can't stay tonight. Don't be silly. Don't worry. You need a nap before night shift. Did you get some sleep today? I hope you did. I hope that I hope it goes quickly for you and as easily as possible for you. And I hope that you feel as rested as you can. I imagine night shifts aren't easy. They're not easy, no matter what you're doing. Night shifts aren't easy. So I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing okay as well as you can. So there's no right or wrong here with regards to the poll that I've created. There's no right or wrong. I personally I've fallen into everything on that poll. I have definitely experienced all of those things. So what really happens when you focus on yourself? I start strong and then I lose it, or I feel better, stronger mentally, or I get distracted easily, or I feel a bit alone. I've experienced all of those things at different points in my life. Anyway, let me keep going the best I can, guys. I'm doing my best, of course. And I slept till 10 this morning, but I think I still need more. Oh, I can imagine. What hours is it, Dawn? Bloody hell. Have a good rest as best as you can. Crazy saying, how to find your passion? Really good question, mate. Really, really good question. How to find your passion? It's going to help by focusing on yourself, of course. It's thinking, what do I like? And I had this problem for a long, long time, Crazy. I had it for a long time thinking, what do I want to fucking do? I knew that I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what it was. And then I remember my early teenage years and 20s, all my 20s, most of them, I thought, I don't even know what I want to do, but I wanted to do something, but it was really frustrating. And I just didn't know. I had no idea. And what was I going to say then? So how did I find my passion? I found it through reading personally, but it might not work for you because everyone's different. Everyone likes different things. Sometimes it's as simple as, I'm going to try this. And you try it, you think, it was all right, but it was a bit shit. I got bored of it. You think, no, it's not for me. You go, right then, that's not for me. Right, let me try something else. And you go again. I found to be my passion. I started to work I used to work in building sites, I used to work in factories, etc., etc. How did I find my passion? To an extent, I'd say, I loved reading and I loved self-help books, psychology books. I found them very interesting, reading about narcissists, learning about different kinds of toxic people, how to be this, how to be that, spirituality books. I fucking enjoyed reading them. And it helped me to become less insecure. and it helped me heal from my trauma. It took a long time though. I've not healed completely, by the way, but I've healed a lot compared to what I was like. So what did I do? I loved the reading, and that led me to want to work in care, looking after people. So I started to work as a support worker, etc., with disabilities, autism, etc. So that led me to that, and then I ended up in a school, working in a school as a teaching assistant, and then this is 10 years gone by now, and this little crappy story I'm sharing, and then I ended up as a nurse, and I work as a scrub nurse now. But then this has then led me to my origin story of doing this, talking about the things that I've read about or learnt about to an extent. Not that I'm the best, most knowledgeable person in the world, because I'm not. And I just enjoy doing this, talking about these types of things, these types of topics. Anyway, Stormtrooper saying, I know more doing the night shift. It messed my sleep schedule up. Yeah, I can't pronounce it. Circadian rhythm can be messed up with it. Yes. Helps if you get a bit of sleep, though. You only had 3.5 hours sleep, cat and dog lover. That's not a lot, is it? Kratos, hi. How is it going, Kratos? Nice to meet you, by the way. Nice to see you on here again. Andy Sim saying hi as well. I don't have any books for passion. I'm sorry. I can't think of any specific books for passion. I can't think of any right now, if I'm completely honest. Anyway, Shelley saying, Brad, it's kind of a routine in your life. I'm not joking. I found it reading too. Yeah, if I didn't read, I'd be fucking done, mate. If I did not read ever, I would not be here right now, talking to you right now. I would be an absolute mess without reading. That's what worked for me. Some people go to therapy. Some people watch YouTube videos or whatever it is. And I've learned from YouTube videos too as well, don't get me wrong. But reading helped me get the fuck out of the situation I was in. And if I didn't, it really, really, really helped. It really, really, really helped. Would I want to be a psychiatrist? Yes, I'd be interested in it, but it'd require me to go to university. I've been to university to be an adult nurse, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that, if I'm honest. You need to do a bachelor's degree, which takes 3 years. Psychology, very interesting, don't get me wrong. Really interesting, but you don't get the job at the end of it. Then you have to do a master's. That'll be another 2 years. And then you've got to do loads of voluntary work. So I don't see, if I'm honest, myself doing that. I think no, I'm not going to do it that way. I don't think I want to, if I'm honest. But anyway, night shifts can mess you up, Yorick. They can big time, of course. Needs must though for Dawn. She's a hard-working, strong woman, basically. She's smashing it. She's smashing it. But I hope that she gets as much rest as she can. Anyway, let me keep speaking, guys. So for me, I think it starts strong, then reality can kick in. So you're starting strong, you're thinking about yourself, you're working on yourself. What was I going to say then? Yeah, you're starting strong, you're working on yourself, you're focusing on yourself, should I say. You start strong, you're really enthusiastic about it. And then what can happen? You can get bored. I did in the past. I got bored. I thought, oh, I'm a bit bored. I've not drank for 2 weeks. I need to go out. I'd get itchy feet, and then I'd be off. I'd go again. I'd fail. I'd stop focusing on myself. Sometimes focusing on yourself as well. It's a really simple concept, but we forget it, and we just compare ourselves to everybody else all the time. Look at that person, they've got that job. Look at that person, they've got more subscribers, for instance. Look at that person, they've got this. Look at that person, they've got that. Look at that, look at how they're doing that. I don't like how they're doing that. It's like, it's no good. It's no good. It's not good for you, if you know what I mean. You've got to just think of everything's within, man. It really, really, really is. Everything is fucking within. Everything is within. Healing's within. Happiness is from within. Your reactions to things are from within, of course. It's just tapping into that and reminding yourself of that. I'm not worrying. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing, man. They're busy doing their shit. They're not thinking about you, probably. Well, maybe they are. Maybe someone's thinking of you somewhere. Maybe thinking of you in a good way or a bad way. Who knows? It always changes, doesn't it? Anyway, I'll move on the best I can. Another one is distractions, people, habits. Everything gets tested. Yeah. Habits. Old habits die hard. I used to take drugs, for God's sake. And for a long, long time, every weekend I'd be seshing. I'd be taking amphetamines. I'd be taking E's. I'd be sniffing coke. I was a bad boy. I was a naughty boy. Trust me now. I'm not glamorizing this. It wasn't glamorous at all. It wasn't good for you. It wasn't good for me. But there were distractions. People, oh, you're coming out tonight, Brad? I don't really want to. I'm chilling. Oh, we're only going out for a few. Oh, this DJ's on. Oh, it's going to be a really good night. I'll get you in for free. I can get you free tickets. Distractions, habits as well. Oh, you're getting free tickets. Yeah, everyone's going to be there. Everyone said they'd miss you as well. Have they missed me? Of course they have they really missed me? I don't know. But they miss you turning up. They want you to join them. They want you to have some fun. It can be positive, don't get me wrong. But when it starts including taking drugs, drinking, once you've had a beer, once I've had a drink or a bit, whatever I'd have, I've such an addictive personality. Once I have a little bit of something, I'm fucking gone, mate. I am gone. I am on it. I'm all or nothing. And then the mind just switches. And then I'll be gone for days. That's what it used to be like. I was fucking crazy, mate. I was crazy. And those old habits die hard. It takes a long time to turn it around, if you know what I mean. But these things can be tests, can't they? They can be tests. Anyway, and sometimes you actually feel better mentally, but also a bit isolated. So what can happen sometimes is you're feeling better mentally. You like back on topic here. What really happens when you focus on yourself? What can happen is you think, oh, my mind's I've got a clear mind. I've not been out for weeks. I've just been focused on myself. I'm doing my own thing. I've been going to the gym loads. My body looks much better. My mind's much more clear. I've not drank for weeks and weeks and weeks, for example. The mind gets very clear. But that can also think, oh, I actually, at the same time, I feel lonely as well. And that's why people go back to bad situations a lot of the time. On that note. Let me read the comments, guys. I'll read the comments. Here we go. Comparison is the thief of joy. Vince Vallan saying a really good one. Comparison is the thief of happiness or the thief of joy. Absolutely, it is. There's always someone younger than you. There's always someone better than you. There's always someone that sounds smarter than you. There's always someone that's just better at you at the job, or they speak better, or they've got more of this, or they've got more of that. Comparison is the thief of happiness. Fucking right, it is. And therefore, you're just looking at what everyone else has got. I'm hoping that you had that, and it's like a dog chasing its tail. What's enough? Crazy saying, never stop, man. Talking to you feels like talking to someone I've known for a long time. Oh, thanks, Crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. A recent book that I've read. Let me think. I'm trying to think, man. A recent book that I've read. The Mountain Is You. I'm reading at the moment. It's called The Mountain Is You, and it's okay. I'd say it's not amazing if I'm completely honest. It's all right. I'd say that's what I'm reading at the moment. I'm not. I need to get back on track with my reading. If I'm honest, I've gone off a little. I've gone a bit dry with it, but I've got it on my what's it called? Audiobook. I've got it as an audiobook. Anyway, I'll keep talking. Let's keep going. You don't like your friends after today, cat and dog lover. What's gone wrong? Beetroot juice for Yorick. We are all feeling insufficient. And Enizim, can you elaborate on that? We all feel like we've not enough. We all feel like we're not enough. That's very, very true. Insufficient. I'm not good looking enough. I'm not strong enough. I've not got a six pack. I'm not skinny enough. I'm not young enough. I'm not fit enough. I'm not fast enough. I'm not enough, basically. And then it's looking at the external things, thinking that they're going to fix us. It doesn't. Sometimes the external things are nice. Don't get me wrong. They're good. They're nice. That Mercedes is nice. That house is nice. That six-pack looks good. Of course it does. Okay to have these things, but looking at the external, it's in the internal where the key is, isn't it? Hello again to the local aviation guy. Welcome back. How's it going? Coach Beer says hello. Hello. I'm sorry that your friends kicked you off at the bench over lunch today. That's awful, cat and dog lover. Otto Egg. Hi, how are you? How do you get over addictions and get back on a good path? How do you do it? It's one step at a time. It's being acknowledging that it's not good for you and being aware of it is the beginning. Some people, they take drugs or whatever and they're having a great time and they don't see that they've got a problem and they just carry on and on and on and it's causing them a lot of pain and suffering. It's being aware of it to begin with, acknowledging it to begin with. And then you start to try and change it, don't you? Trying to alter those. You're trying to think, right, I've got toxic addictions. How can I replace that? Can I start exercising instead of taking the drugs? Can I slow down? I smoke 20 a day. I'm going to start smoking 10 a day. I'm going to at least change one thing at a time, slowly but surely, building that willpower muscle up. It's the beginning of changing those addictions. It's also learning to love yourself, learning to reparent yourself, learning to love yourself as well. Acknowledging yourself can help as well internally. Anyway, that's a few of those potential solutions, not one size fits all. So I said, Brad, if you don't have any form of focus, your mind will go down a rabbit hole. Yeah. And you will end up with unwanted focus. Like visitors will come and go. Brad, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know what you mean. Let me try and break it down. Good point. If you're unfocused, you're just going to be scattered. If you're not leading your own life, if you're not focused on yourself, knowing what you want, knowing where you're going, and putting that time and action into it, you're going to be lost. You're just going to be winging it to fuck. And then if you're not leading your life, some other fucker is going to do it for you. They're going to tell you what to do, tell you what to think, tell you where to go potentially. If your mind's going down a rabbit hole, it's just lost, isn't it? And you'll get unwanted focus. Yep. Might go down a not so good path. If you know what I mean. Taking drugs, doing this, getting addicted to this, getting addicted to that. Absolutely, Shelley. Thanks for sharing. You've got another exam tomorrow, cat and dog lover. Do what you do. You put your best foot forward and you just go again. You'll get it done. It will be over. It will be over. Keep going. I know it's not easy, but there will be an end to it, cat and dog lover. What do we do it all for? That's a great question. What the hell do we do it all for? How do we find purpose in the journey? What do we do it all for? That's subjective, isn't it? What do I do all this for? What's the point in doing what I'm doing? What's the point in even me coming on here now? You could easily say that. Sir Oswald, you could really easily say that. What the hell are you doing here, Brad? You could say easily. And I suppose it's finding meaning. It's and how do you find meaning? It's difficult, I suppose, subjective. I think you've got to find what aligns with you as a person, what aligns with you, and speak your truth and try and help others. Try and help others the best you can and speak honestly and genuinely. And that could help you give you purpose. Purpose could be I'm putting food on the table for the kids, or I'm keeping a roof overhead for me and my partner, or I'm just making sure that I'm keeping my dog alive. I need to keep my dog. I need to look after my dog, and my dog needs somewhere to stay. That could be purpose too. Or purpose could be just, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be anything. It could be to become better at this or better at that. I'm going to try and make the world a little bit of a better place is what I'm trying to try and leave the world better than you found it. Basically, to give you meaning, purpose on this journey. There's a lot of other answers to that, but Yorick saying visitors, Shelley, paranormal visitors, you mean? Or, I'm sorry, Shelley, correct me if I've misinterpreted you, by the way. Hi, Motivation Master, how are you? Hope you're okay. I could have misinterpreted that too, Yorick. So yeah, I kind of thought that originally, if I'm honest, but I wasn't sure. Coach B is saying it's Ronan, by the way. Right. I wanted to see how many lives it took until you find the answer. It was 14. Right. Okay then, Coach Beard. Why have you changed your name? Change your name often, mate. If that's up to you, man. I hope you're okay. Coach Beard is saying hello to Yorick. Yorick's saying, I had a dream of some numbers, so I keep playing them in lottery. Nice. Ash is going, do sleepy, sleepy. I hope you get the numbers, Yorick. You've been clean nearly 6 years from alcohol and weed and smoking. Lee, well done, man. Well done. Well done. How did you achieve that? Was it easy or hard? What was best for you? What worked for you with that? It's your third account for you to watch videos with your daughter, for your daughter. That's nice. It's lovely. Anyway, let me carry on the best I can. So be honest in the poll. Which one reflects you right now? Which one reflects you right now? One moment, guys. I've written it down somewhere. So I start strong and then I lose it. Or is it I feel better mentally? Or is it I get distracted easily? Or I feel a bit alone? Anyway. Let me read the comments, guys. I've stayed on topic the best I can. Paige's community, nice hairstyle. Probably a bit of a dig there, isn't it? I've got a bald head. It's all good. Someone stole my account details to the account, but I've got back this morning. No worries. Okay. Your local aviation guy, any advice on how to stop my paranoia? Was I going to say that then? How do you stop your paranoia? I think it's being aware of your thoughts to begin with. I think reading about it can help. Educating yourself about it can help. Having a trusted friend to talk about it can help. Venting can help. Sharing about it can help, which you've just done there. Your local aviation guy. I suppose there's also that note of paranoid thinking. Everyone's thinking about you, blah, blah, blah. But then it's focusing on yourself. Like the point that we're making today, aviation guys, really focusing on yourself. I was thinking to yourself, it's that self-validation, isn't it? I don't need the external validation of others. I don't want to give that energy anymore. I don't want to waste my time on what other people fucking think, because they're going to think something anyway. So I don't want to waste my time and energy on that. And that takes away that worry about it in a way. Maybe that'll help. So it's like, I don't give a fuck what they think. I don't give a fuck what they think. I'm doing me. I love myself. I like myself. I've worked on myself. Living a healthy life, eating well, drinking well, focusing on yourself, just doing yourself. That could alleviate some paranoia, because you're not worried about what people say or think. It's a very, very... the art of not giving a fuck, in a nutshell, the art of not giving a fuck could help with that. Obviously, professional help can help with a therapist, etc., etc. That could help as well. They're the few things that could help, of course. Easier said than done. I completely get it. Learning where the source of the paranoia is coming from. Why you're so concerned about what other people think. Ask yourself those questions, or answer them now if you can. You don't have to if you don't want to. I feel a bit alone. Ivan, nice to meet you. You're a little bit less alone. Timmy says hi. Hi, Ivan. Hello, Ivan. Big shout out to Ivan. I'm not going to take away all your loneliness. However, it's a little bit of recognition there, mate. I hope that makes you feel a tiny, tiny bit better. Focusing on yourself should not lead to ignoring anything happening around us. Very good point. You're giving a however moment there, although, Tana's saying, although, it's good to work on yourself, should not lead to ignoring anything happening around us. You've got a really, really good point there, Tana. Very well thought out. An alternative perspective there that you're sharing. I like it. Great. If you focus on yourself too much and you're ignoring everything around you, you could be ignoring situational awareness. There could be loads of crazy shit happening and you could be in danger, but you're too busy focusing on yourself. Could happen. You've got to be aware of what's going on at the same time, though, not too fixated just on yourself. And obviously, if you're focusing on yourself, you don't want to hurt others at the same time, I'd say. But thanks, Tanner. That's a great point. I didn't think of that, but it's a great point. Truth point. Why people always think happiness is elsewhere? It's because it's the world we live in, I think. Ellison, why do people always think happiness is elsewhere? Think, oh, once I get that job, I'm going to be happy. They're happy for a month or two, then they're not. If I get that car, oh, that Mercedes, have you seen the new Mercedes? It's fucking stunning. Oh, everyone's going to think I'm the dog's bollocks when I'm driving that. They're going to think I'm amazing when I've got that car. Most people don't really give a fuck. But you think that in your head. You get the nice car, it's lovely, it smells nice, it looks nice, it's brand new, it's expensive. The novelty wears off after a month or two. It wears off. Just another car. Gets you from A to B. Why do people always think happiness is elsewhere? It's the ego, isn't it, I think, as well. The ego. Always wanting more. Never happy, never content. Always more and more and more and more and more. What about all the people? Look at Donald Trump, just an example. He's won the game of life. The Monopoly game's been won by Donald Trump before he became president. Won everything. He's got it. He's bagged it. He's done it. He's smashed it. Billionaire. You don't need any more money. But then wants to become president. Then wants to do this. Then wants to do that. There might be other reasons for that as well. But has anyone else got any thoughts on that question? Why do people always think happiness is elsewhere? It's a really good question, by the way. Thanks for asking. I'm not. My NX. Is that my turtle? No, it's not your turtle. This is Timmy. Timmy's taken. But Timmy says hello anyway. Heidi ho, he says. Looks like a licked Malteser. What, my head? Thanks, man. It's all good. Dean Hoy Scrabble says 2. Shelley's saying, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that button. Thanks, people. Everybody's appreciated. Thank you so much, Shelley. Thanks to anyone that's watching. I go live on, obviously, Monday night, 8 p.m. onwards, UK time. Friday night, 8 p.m. onwards. And going forwards, I'm going to be live on Sunday from 6 p.m. onwards instead of the morning. So 3 times a week, I'm live. One Way Steps. Hi, One Way Steps. Nice to meet you. My name is Brad. Nice to meet you. I think when you realise only some people's opinions matter is better. Some are good people in your life. And do you know what? It's a good point. It's a good point. One Way Steps. Some people's opinions do matter. Someone might give you, oh, you've got a good point. You really have. You've got a great point. Thanks for sharing One Way Steps. Basically, there's some really genuinely good people that could be in your life. This is what I think One Way Steps is saying. That can actually really want the best for you. And they're giving you their opinion. You're focused on yourself, for example. And they could give you the best advice in the world. And you ignore it. And you miss an opportunity. And they want what's best for you. So you shouldn't ignore all opinions. It's knowing which ones to ignore and which ones not to. That's the trick. And hindsight's a great thing, isn't it? Oh, if I'd have listened to that guy, I would have been a millionaire by now. Or could be the story or whatever it is. Some people are good in your life. One Way Steps. That's very, very true. And I like your optimism there. Some are, some aren't. But thanks for sharing. I meant the type of paranoia. I mean, like I'm always being watched and there is a person behind every corner. Sorry if I said the wrong type of paranoia. Do not need to apologize, you local aviation guy. Like you're always being watched. Wow, that must be very challenging. I don't know if meditation is going to cut it. Cutting out drinking, smoking, exercising, being healthy, eating healthy. It doesn't mean that's going to solve that issue. Let's be real. Let's be real here from my perspective. Talking about it with others, what you're doing now is a step forward. Being aware of it is a step forwards. Some people will be paranoid and they're not aware that they're paranoid. So you're at least halfway there with that. Seeking the help of can you not get a professional help? Can you not get someone like a psychologist or whatever to help you with that? Reading can help as well, like I've already said. I wish I could give you a better answer, but that's the best I can think of right now, if I'm completely honest. But I hope that you're okay. That mustn't be easy. But thank you for sharing. What focusing on yourself, Tanner is saying, means very, very for each person. It's subjective. For me, I understand it like refraining from all negative feelings that have let me down. So not letting yourself, or Tanner, if you are going to go into negative thinking, just go in there for a while. It's okay to get pissed off and angry, frustrated, in my opinion. But then don't stay there too long. Don't stay there too long. And refraining from the negativity as much as you can. Try to flip it. So you've got a bit of negativity. All right, I'm going to flip that. What's the silver lining? What's this message telling me? What's this negativity telling me? Is there a lesson I can take from this? What can I change about this? Sometimes you think, fucking hell, I can't even change this. I've thought about it. I've got a problem. I'm negative thinking. It's pissing me right off. I can't change it though. Right, fuck. I can't change it. It's impossible sometimes. It could be that person doesn't like me. That person just does not like me. They fucking hate me. And I like them, but they don't like me. That can happen. And I wish I could change that, but I can't. I can try and be as nice as I can to them. They still don't like me. Sometimes I think, right, I've got to a point now where I've got to think, I accept it. I fucking accept it. I accept that person doesn't like me. That can happen with a guy chasing a woman, let's say. He's attracted to the woman. He asked her out on a date. She's a bit friendly with him. This happens often. And he thinks there's something happening. He thinks he's got a chance. He tries his luck. He asks her out on a date. He gets rejected. And then some guys will keep going back and back and back and back. But she doesn't want to know. She just doesn't want to know. She doesn't see you in that way, which is it's rejection there, isn't it? It's not going to feel good. And sometimes you've got to think, right, I accept the fact that they don't want to be me. I accept the fact they don't want me. I accept it. It hurts, but that's the way it is. And then it's moving on. And that can help with the refraining of the negative thinking. Thanks for sharing, by the way, Tanner. Thanks to everyone else that's commented. Thanks for anyone that's liked, by the way. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all the subscribers as well. Thanks for everyone that's subscribed. Anyway. It's a false happiness, Brad. Good for the moment, soon wears off, Shelley's saying. Yeah. Those momentary feelings of happiness. Some people, what they'll do is they'll go, right, I'm just going to start an argument with someone, which sounds crazy. So they start an argument with someone. They'll be bang out of order with them. They'll call them names. They'll prod. They'll poke. They'll make the mockery of the person. That other person will react, and then they'll get into an argument, and it's like, brilliant, I've got my argument now. And they just love arguing. Some people love arguing, and they love winning the argument because it gives them an ego boost. But it's a momentary glimpse of happiness. And then they win the argument, but they've lost the person. The person doesn't want to know them now, but they've won the argument, quote unquote. That's what they tell themselves. And then that dies down, and then it's on to the next person and on to the next person. Some people live like that. Anyway, Rumpelstiltskin, welcome back. As they said in The Matrix, Hope is a source of our greatest strength and our greatest weakness. Hope is a source of our greatest strength and greatest weakness. Yes, Matrix was a great movie, especially the first one was great. The other two weren't. The other three, I tell a lie, weren't too great, but the first one was amazing. It's a great movie, great quotes in it, Yorick saying, in The Matrix. Crown Guy. Are you Sauron? Crown Guy. Of course we fucking are, mate. Timmy says, Crown Guy. Of course we are. This is Lord of the Rings. Welcome to Lord of the Rings. This is the fourth movie. This is like the best one, of course. We'd completely murder the series, wouldn't we? Crown Guy, if that was the case. Never look back. You're not going that way. Never look back. Never look back. You're not going that way. Look forwards. But like Tanner said, keep that left and right. Be aware of your environment. You're focusing on yourself, but be aware of what's going on at the same time. Don't be completely blindsided, narrow-minded. It's good to keep a 360 vision of what's going on, of course, but keep moving forwards. Your local aviation guy says, okay, thanks, off to bed. Got to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Goodbye, your local aviation guy. Thanks for sharing. I hope you're okay. I hope you have a good night's sleep, man. And I hope that you heal the best way you can. Reading and long walks help me, Rumpelstiltskin saying. Come to think of it, also plushes. Like, say, a turtle one. Yes, a plushie could help. It could help. Anyway. Jorik saying, Crown Guy, that Timmy, he has the power to remove you. He's managing moderator, so I'd be careful what you say about him. He can remove you with a click of the finger. Yes. Anyway. So is he with Sauron then? Yes, Crown Guy. Of course he's with Sauron. It's obvious. That's what's going on. Vince Marlan is saying, being sensitive, I learned to be selective concerning situations, places, and people. Accepting some things are better to avoid to be happy and feeling peaceful. Really wisely and well said. I'm going to break it down. Being sensitive, start being emotionally intelligent, basically, Vince Marlan. I learned to be selective concerning situations, places, and people. Yes, it's learning to be selective, I would say, with regards to your energy and your time. You've only got so much energy. So it's being selective. So, do you want to go for dinner? Who's it with? Where's it at? Oh, it's this really busy restaurant. Yeah. It's going to be really crowded. It's Saturday night. Who are you going there with? Oh, it's them people that are a bit hot and cold. Oh, they're a bit hot and cold, are they? Doesn't sound the best, does it, Vince Marlan, when it's like that? I'm thinking, nah, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to be selective about the people and places that you're going to spend your time with. Some things are better to avoid. Some things are better to avoid. When you say no, you say yes to yourself. And that's going to give you more peace. Very wisely said, Vince Marlan. Thank you for sharing. Crown Guy, he's above Sauron. Yeah, he's Sauron's boss. Timmy is Sauron's boss from Lord of the Rings. As you can tell. Of course he is. Imported baby, I'm quite unhappy with my life, not going to lie. A lot of stress. It feels like nobody wants to give me a job. Been single for over 6 years. And yeah, I've got my family, but they always argue. I generally feel lonely. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. That sounds like a rough ride. How long have you been out of work for, if you don't mind me asking? It's a lot harder to get work at the moment as well, I think, in the Western world. In England, it is anyway. I don't know where you're from. You've got your family. Do you still see your kids? Is the question. Hope that you're okay. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that you feel lonely. Well, a tiny thing I can do is say hi. Hi from me. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. And nice to say hi from Timmy, mate. We're saying hello. Big shout out to Imported Baby 23. There you go. I can't take away your loneliness completely because that would be a fucking lie, wouldn't it? But I can at least make you feel acknowledged and say hello to you. Hope that helps a tiny little bit, man. Crown Guy is saying, above Sauron, he works for the Night Lord. Yeah. Well, There's a hierarchy, and he's top of the hierarchy in that World Crown guy. Hi, DT, Depression Talk. Hi, how are you, mate? How are you? Hope you're okay. He works for Tolkien. Who? Timmy works for Tolkien. J.R. Tolkien. Do you work? Are you working for somebody else? He says he's not telling me. He says he's keeping secrets, man. Keeping fucking secrets. Anyway, I'll keep going. Shelley says hello to DT, to the Depression Talks. J.R. Tolkien was a really good author. He wrote the books, the Lord of the Ring books, in the 1950s, I think, and he wrote it for his kids. And and the book was, he used to be I don't know, as a teacher or something like that, not far from where I live. I'm probably saying that really badly. Anyway, where are you from, Hannah? I'm from a town called Dart. I live in Chorley. I live in northwest England, 30 miles away from Manchester, if that helps. A stoic, grumpy, yes. Appearances can be misleading. You think someone looks happy, and they're not. They're not. Some people look happy and they are happy, don't get me wrong. Some people look pissed off. Sometimes I look pissed off and I feel content. But people think, oh, what's up with you, Brad? You look pissed off. I have this chronically unimpressed face sometimes. Like, that's just the way I look sometimes. But appearances can be misleading. Never underestimate anybody either. You've no idea what people are capable of. Never underestimate anyone. Anyway, I'll keep going. You've never worked before, Imported Baby. How old are you? You love Timmy Sander. Timmy loves you too. He says hi. Anyway, I'll try and get back on topic the best I can. So, I'm referring to my notes a moment. Is focusing on yourself about improving or learning who actually stays around you? Is focusing on yourself about improving? So I'm just working on myself, going to improve. That's it. Focusing on myself, smashing it. Or learning who actually stays around you. Or is it a bit of both? Who stays around you is a fucking big one. Big one. Big one. Who you're going to have around you is going to influence how you do, isn't it? If you have the wrong people around you, they're going to drag you down. Birds of a feather flock together. I'll say it again. Birds of a feather flock together. There's a truth in that. And you're either going to be winning with those group of people or you're going to be potentially losing with those group of people. And sometimes it can be crabs in a bucket. Loads of crabs in a bucket. They're all trying to fucking climb out. They're all trying to get out. And then one tries to get out. It starts to escape. And then the other crabs grab them and drag them down. That's what it can be like sometimes. Anyway, you're off to bed now, cat and dog lover. Good night. Anyway. And I think that's my notes done. So I'm going to read the comments now, guys. I've gone for a good hour there on topic, which is not bad. I've gone for a while. Do Rabbit Tarzan, get a job, Grandpa. I have already got one. I work at hospital, mate. Get a job, Grandpa. What do you do, Rabbit Tarzan? With a name like that, lad. Wonder what the fuck you do. I work as a scrub nurse. I work today. I fucking work about 50 hours a week. I've been working since I was 16. I've never stopped. I think I'd really struggle. I need to have purpose. I'm a doer. What do you do? And this is a job as well, mate. I don't give a F what anyone says, right? You think, oh, you're only a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a part-time YouTuber. But I'm calling myself a YouTuber because I'm fucking on here all the time doing this. And people think it's not a job, but it is. It really, really is. It takes a lot of time and a lot of energy to do this. I'm not saying this is woe is me. I'm not saying praise me or anything like that. I'm not asking for that, but I'm just saying it's a job. And a lot of the time, it doesn't pay at all, or it pays very little. For a lot of people, most people don't even become monetized. No, hardly any. About 90% of YouTubers don't become monetized at all. Full stop. 90% don't even become monetized. That's a lot of people who have channels. So anyway, I'm going on a rant there, but it's a job. I see it as a job, man. Some people use it as a hobby, which is different and absolutely fine. Everyone's got their own way of doing it, but it takes time and energy. And there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees. Cat and Dog Louis says, people think I'm peed off, but it's my resting face. Yeah, snap. Snap. I was in UK when I was 18. Jim Larson, how are you? Welcome back, Jim. Hope you're okay. I think I met you before. Yeah, I've met you before. How are you doing? Hope you're all right. Timmy that has that look like he's seen things in life, to be honest. Yeah. Lived. Yes. I've just dropped him. 1 minute. He's back. He's back. He's back. He was enjoying the floor. He said the floor was really nice. Thanks, Brad. He said that was great. How dare you drop him? Sander's not happy. Timmy says he's brand new. He says, thanks, I'm brand new. Vanilla sky in the background. Can you see it? It's nice, isn't it? Got a really nice view from my apartment. Yeah, it's really nice. See the sunset sometimes as well. Brad, I think it's a job and you like it. That's the main thing. Thanks, Shelley. Yeah, I love doing it. That puts me in good stead to keep going. I really do. It's my passion, really. I enjoy this. I really enjoy it. I'm never going to stop. I'm not going to stop. For as long as I can, of course. I think it's my responsibility to do this. I have a responsibility. Thanks, though, Shelley. Seamus Conroy, can you sing happy birthday to my sister? Her name is Leah. I'm not singing happy birthday. I'm not singing happy birthday. I'm not singing happy birthday. No, sorry. I'm not sorry. I don't want to offend you with a sorry because I'm not doing it. You know what saying? Timmy just brushes off the fall like nothing happened. So stoic, exactly. He was just showing off. Weren't you? Yeah. He's brand new. Sander believes Yorick. Exactly. We're speaking the gospel truth here. The gospel truth, praise be, by the way. Oh, he's going again. He's probably thinking, why the fuck am I sat next to this asshole? He's probably thinking. Anyway, no more falls. Okay, we'll keep it safe. Jim, like saying, is this woman in my town that kicks cats hard. I told the cops, but the cops don't care. What should I do? Jim, that's awful. Someone's toe popping cats. That's crazy, man. Contact the RSPCA, maybe. Video it. Actually, next time you see a toe popping a cat, Jim, which is absolutely mental, that's just awful. That's cruel as fuck. That's a very twisted individual who's kicking cats. But I think the best you could probably do, because she's going to carry on doing it anyway, if that's what she's into. If she's into toe popping cats in the stomach, which is crazy as fuck, she's going to keep doing it if that's her thing. But video her doing it and then send it to whoever you can. Who's this woman? I'd video her if that's what that person was doing. Timmy's giving me a nasty look. I'll be having words with him later. I'm chilling a bit now. Yeah, I think it's just really important to focus on yourself, man. It's all good. Everything's going to be all right. Focus on yourself. And when you focus on yourself, and sometimes it helps when you just away from everything, quiet with your own thoughts. Allow them to come and allow them to go, allow them to pass. Acknowledge your thoughts, be aware of your thoughts. That can bring you to some clarity and some direction in life. Focusing on yourself, focusing on the thoughts, focusing on your breaths, just being still, just being in the moment. It can help you regulate your nervous system too and calm you down a little bit. Anyway, focusing on yourself. There we go. And these things are simple things. I'm talking about simple things that people, I think a lot of people could relate to that to some extent, some more than others. But a lot of the simple things in life we forget. Anyway, I'll read the comments. He's not happy, Brad. Yeah. Are you happy? He says, I'm my fault. No, I'm not. 2 things you don't do. Don't pull on Superman's cape and don't you drop Timmy. He does, all right, look at his beady eye on Brad. There's the beady eye. There you go. So I'm going to end that poll. I think I'm going to end it. That's that. I'm not ending the stream. I'm just doing that. Then I'm going to comments again. Let me just type this in. Hi, it's Riley. Hi, Riley. How are you? Hope you're all right. I'm reading the comments now, guys. So I've had my what were the results? We had I started strong then lose it was 35% from what really happens when you focus on yourself. I feel better mentally, 28%. 21% say they get distracted easily. And 16% say I feel a bit alone. So you're in the minority there, Rumpelstiltskin. Do you know what though? If it was going to be me, I've probably done all of those things. I've probably done all of them at different points in my life. It gets distracted. You put distracted. What did everyone else put? Riley says, I'm good. How are you? I'm good, thanks, Riley. I'm in a good place. I'm going to Croatia on Sunday. No, tell a lie. Going on Saturday. I'm going to Croatia on Saturday. So I'm looking forward to going on holiday. So that'll be good. I'm going to be doing a lot of content in Croatia while I'm there as well. Of course. Shelley says, there can be simple things, Brad. Some people don't have the tools. And thanks to you, Brad, somebody learned something tonight because of you. Good on you. Oh, thanks, Shelley. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for your support. So I said I'm in the 35%. So what did you say, Sander? So you said, let me have a look on here. I start stronger than you lose it. Why do you start stronger than lose it? I like being alone, not lonely, if that makes sense. Yeah, it does make sense, Rumpelstiltskin. I like being alone too sometimes. I like my me time. I like time on my own. I recharge when I'm like that. But feeling lonely, it often comes from feeling misunderstood. So you could be around a lot of people, but they don't really know you. They don't try to get you know. It's all surface level, superficial shit. It's all, everything's perfect. Everything's fine. They never really ask you about yourself. They never really get to know you. They don't really know what you're capable of. They don't even care to get to know you. But you're around loads of people. That can feel lonely too. Yeah, I know what you mean by what you're saying there. You need to block out distractions, be more focused more. The willpower muscle can help with that, can't it? And repetition can help with that. Sometimes focus on something for 1 minute if that's the best you've got, and then just keep going back and keep going back and try to extend it, the time. Timmy in the I like being alone section now since he was dropped 2 times. Yeah. Brad, no idea why. I don't want to think about it in depth right now. Sander, you don't need to. You can't think about things in depth all the time. You don't need to. No pressure. Thanks to anyone that's watching. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed as well, by the way. Thank you. Timmy's not saying after being dropped. He says though, at least he knows that gravity still works. So he's really happy that gravity still works. We have proved the theory correct. Crap joke, I know. He'll be heading out the window next. Yeah, he will. No, I won't do that to him. Vince Varlan is saying, what are your thoughts on self-accountability? I think it's so important. Oh my God, that's a really good question. What are everyone else's thoughts on self-accountability? I'm going to share that. It's a good question. Let me think. Sip of water. Let me answer the best way I can. Without self-accountability, you're never wrong. And some people are never in the wrong, are they, Vince Varlan? They're never fucking wrong. They're always in the right. It's always somebody else's fault, even though it was them. They never take responsibility for anything. And the price that you pay for not being self-accountable is the fact that you're never going to learn because you're never in the wrong. I'm perfect. I'm never in the wrong. I never dropped the ball. I never fucked up. And if you don't have self-accountability, you're never going to learn. You're never going to grow. People aren't going to trust you because you're not owning the situation that you've created. You're just going to stay stuck as you are. And then you're just going to burn bridges potentially if you do not have the ability to be have self-accountability. I look at that. It's one of the biggest things I look for in somebody as a person. If you're going to be a friend or a partner or whatever, if they can't accept self-accountability, then there's no point. In my opinion, people that never have any self-accountability whatsoever, I would stay away from them type of people. They're no good. They're no good. Best to stay away. I don't know what anyone else's thoughts are on that. Maybe that's a bit harsh for me, but that's my thoughts on it. Because it's always going to be your fault. They're going to beat you with a stick for their mistakes. That's my quick thoughts on self-accountability, but that's a very good question. Thanks for asking. Rumple's guilty and saying, I count my blessings, sometimes stay positive. I often say to myself, at least you are not in a war zone. You have your limbs, you've got food on the table, etc., etc. A really good point. Count your blessings, staying positive. Basically, it's appreciation. I've got food on my table. Amazing. I've paid my bills. Amazing. I've got a roof over my head. A win. I've got a nice warm bed to go to. Success. That's success in a lot of ways. I'm healthy enough. Might not be as healthy as I used to be, but I can still move. I have mobility. I have independence. At least you're not in a war zone. Yeah, absolutely. That's hell. Absolute hell. Great point. Truth lover. Hi, truth lover. Thump Sahur. I don't know what that means, but how are you doing, truth lover? Sandy, you've got your bags packed for your holidays. Why do you guys tolerate Donald Trump? Sam Patel. Sam Patel. Imagine if I just said, right, I don't tolerate this Donald Trump anymore. I've had enough. Little Brad, my name's Brad, little Brad in his little shitty corner with Timmy, of course. Me and Timmy we do not tolerate Donald Trump anymore. What's it going to change? Is Donald Trump going to go, okay, I'll stop being a dick? No. So I can't change it. Can't change it. So What should you do about that? I accept the situation. Whoever's in charge, they don't like. Anyway, Vaughn Xavier, you zesty. Yes, full of zest. You're packing on Friday, it's too early, Sanders saying. Don't forget Timmy's passport. Timmy is coming. Timmy's coming to Croatia. He's excited. He's like elated. Yes, can't wait. He's definitely coming to Croatia on Saturday, yes. I don't want to drop him though, because he won't be... might have to go to hospital if I carry on. Anyway, you chill there, lad. You know what saying, Sander, playing that song by John Denver in my head. All my bags are packed and I'm ready to go. Yes. Who is he talking about? I've just joined. Holla Manola. I'm reading the comments now. I'm going with the flow. Prior to this, I was talking about focusing on yourself. But now I'm just reading the comments, going with the flow. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. Absolutely champagne. What are your pronouns? I'm just me. My name's Brad. I'm a man. And I'm not any... That's it, man. And nothing fucking spectacular there. Fuck. Each to their own. Peace, love and respect, of course, as always. But I'm not... No, I'm just me, man. I like me. I love myself. It's all good. You're saying, don't forget Timmy or he will be home again. Yeah. He's a good swimmer, though. Yorick. He's a great swimmer. Yorick saying Timmy will have to set up traps being home. Yorick, Brad forgot him on the bed. Okay. Sam Patel's laughing. Yeah. He's worked overtime on the channel. Yeah. He's not too pleased about that. Trump is the Antichrist, Shelley saying. It's a crazy world. Dogs are God's gift. I agree. Dogs are God's gift. I'd agree with that. I like your name. The world is passing away for eternity, and the world will carry on. Peace, love, and respect to you, though, of course. You're saying, I want to see a picture of Timmy sitting on the beach with a pina colada drink. Good idea. I like it. Hi, what's your name? Stormtrooper. My name's Brad. My channel is called Inspirational Ambivert. I usually talk about a lot of different things, Stormtrooper. Working on yourself, resetting the mind, making sense of the suffering in the world, dealing with challenging people, working through your problems. I don't have the answers to everything. Try and speak as wisely as I can. I talk about things like that. I also just do chill talks as well too, which I'm doing as we speak. Shelley's saying, I'm not going to read all of the biblical sayings. It's not a bit. I'm not a religious channel. I'm not a religious person, but I respect other religions. But I'm not going to read those things. But love and respect to everyone is my philosophy. Yeah, everyone's opinions are welcome, of course. And you don't always have to agree with me as long as you keep it respectful. Ayush Kumar, can you crack a dad joke? Not right now. Sharajan, J Moore, whatever. Well, hello there. Howdy ho, how are you? My name is Brad. Timmy, you enjoy yourself. He says, I will do. He says he looks forward to the pina colada that Yorick has promised. Thank you. Don't forget Timmy in Croatia. We won't. We can't. He'll become foreign. He already is. He's French. Anyway, he's got his French outfit on. Rumpelstiltskin is a belief in a higher power, not just religiously, but spiritually necessary for happiness or contentment. Your thoughts? Rumpelstiltskin, that's a really good question. Fucking great question, man. It's not necessary, no. I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. Just because you don't believe in, you could, let's just say someone's an atheist, they don't believe in religion, they don't believe in spirituality. Are those things necessary? No, they're tools potentially. It's information, isn't it? It's a philosophy in a way. It's information from a book, Christianity, Bible, whatever. Is it essential for fucking happiness and contentment? Absolutely not. It's all from within yourself. It's all from within yourself. So you design that, you create that, in my opinion. And that's a choice that you make consciously, hopefully, if you are conscious, if you're aware, if you've got a deep thinking, intellectual person that's willing to learn and with an open mind, you don't need to be religious or spiritual to achieve happiness and contentment. No, I don't think so. I think anyone can achieve it though, their own way. There's not one size fits all. Sanders laughing, saying Timmy in Croatia, yeah. Like and subscribe, everyone. Please, so Shelley's saying like and subscribe. Press the like button. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Shelley, for your support. Thank you so much. I'll replace that pinned comment. Thank you. I try and tail topic as long as I can, but there's a shelf life to it, I suppose. I'm going to try and keep the balance between speaking about the topic as best as I can and also responding to comments as well. So I think the right balance. There's not a perfect way to do this, but that's the way I approach it. Multiple skills, he's saying maybe like a mathematician may find his piece of equations a physicist in physics. I'll need to ponder on that. Therefore, in passion, finding the meaning. Some people love mathematics. I don't personally, but some people love it. Some people love. My mic's making noises. Is it making noises now? It's gone now. Thanks for telling me, Sander. Thank you. Thanks for telling me. Yeah, you can find peace in. I think you can find a lot of peace in doing something that means something to you, that you find interesting. You might be trying to develop something, a new product, or you might. Some people find passion in all sorts of things. Creating. I think we're here to create. And that doesn't always have to mean that you have to be an artist or a musician or an actor to be a creative type. It could just be creating positive thoughts. It could be creating a safe, clean home or whatever it is. Or it could be creating a new self for yourself, reparenting yourself, becoming a more well-rounded, stronger, happier, healthier person. You can create that for yourself. Not that it's easy, but I think we're here to create. But that's just my thoughts, my opinion. A lot of people won't agree, which is fine. You thought Timmy's stomach was rumbling? Yeah. He said he ate too many spider butties last night. That's probably why he's a bit hungry, or why he's feeling a bit. His stomach's grumbling, should I say? For lunch, I had, oh my God, a chicken breast. It was amazing with rice and salad for my lunch. It was outstanding, Yorick. And then for dinner, I've been a bit naughty. I've had a Mackey's, mate. I went to Mackey's and I was having chicken nuggets and a burger. It was not healthy. I had a double quarter pounder with fries. I know it's not healthy, but I ate it anyway, if I'm honest. What did you have for dinner, Yorick? You want a Nando and a 7-Up. Nice choice, that, Shelley. Rumpelstiltskin saying, well, thank you for sharing. I appreciate the inputs. No worries. Thank you for sharing as well. Helping ourselves so we can help others. Vince Vallon, absolutely. Oh, that's the way. Vince Vallon, that's the way. Helping ourselves so we can help others. Yes. So if you never help yourself, you're just gonna whittle away. You're gonna get stressed out. You're gonna burn out, and you won't be able to help anyone else. You need to help yourself You need to help yourself first. Make sure you're in a good place first before you can help others sometimes. Riley, goodbye. Nice to have you on here. Hope you have a nice week. You hate McDonald's, Shelly saying. I can see why. Why do you hate it? No, explain why you hate it. I can imagine why. I can imagine why. I know it's not healthy. It's really not. It's really not healthy. Yorick saying I have some vegetable like sabji or sabji. It's an Indian dish. I love Indian dishes. I love Indian dishes too. I love chicken biryani. Yorick. There's a lot of other great Indian dishes as well. What else is there? Samosas are amazing, and the list goes on and on. You've got to go. No worries, Riley. It's okay. It's all good. Rumpelstiltskin saying 7-Up. You guys still get them. They phased them out here. I used to love Fido Dido. Oh my god. I used to love Rumpelstiltskin. God, you've just made me. Fido Dido. I used to have like a hoodie, a Fido Dido hoodie when I was a kid. Because it was at the long sticky hair, didn't he? He was on the 7-Up adverts as well. Pepe t-shirt. Yeah, I remember all of that. You reminded me of that then. Thanks. We still have 7-Up over here, yes, as far as I know. Justin. Hi, Justin. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. Hope you're okay. That Grumpy Turtle is awesome. Dave Russell. Hi, Dave. My name's Brad. This is Timmy. Timmy says hi. He's got love parts on the back. He's got his little French cravat. He's got his little jumper. He's got his little fucking beady eyes. He's got his chronically unimpressed frown as well, of course. And do we all feel like that sometimes? Yeah, we do, man. It's okay to feel like that sometimes. It's okay to be pissed off. It's okay to be fed up. It's okay to get frustrated. It's part of life. Not all of life, but it's part of life, in my opinion. It's acknowledging that as well. Yorick saying, last time I had a Mackey's was 10 or 20 years ago, but definitely decades ago. It's just trash food. The straws are fucked, I agree. The food it's tasty. Probably got a lot of sugar in it. And it's not healthy, but it tastes good in my opinion. But it's not healthy at all. The coffee's okay as well. WMG, bro, I got fired from my job at a clothing store here in Brazil. The reason? I don't know. Why? There was a guy in high school that looked like Fido Dido, Dave. Wow. Crazy. It's a troll from Lord of the Rings. This guy's a turtle. He's looking for the ring. The ring of power. Are you looking for the ring of power? Why? He says, yes, I am looking for the ring of power. Give it to me now. You must be obsessed with Lord of the Rings. It was a very well written book. It was 1,000 pages, wasn't it? Lord of the Rings. I've read the book years ago. It's a really good book. Very well written. And of course, they made 3 movies out of it. But I think they took the Hobbit, on the other hand, was approximately 300 pages long. Good book, but it was 1 movie. They made 3 movies out of the Hobbit, so I think they took the piss. I think they milked it. That's my thoughts on the Hobbit. Lord of the Rings deserved 3 movies, which were really good. Anyway, Rumpelstiltskin is saying, well, I'm off to Fairyland. Enjoy Fairyland, Rumpelstiltskin. Nice chatting. Nice to see you again. Nice to chat with you again. Thanks for sharing your wisdom and your experiences. Hope you have a good week, man. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way, guys. Let's get them likes up if we can. It's absolutely free. If you appreciate genuine conversations, sometimes deeper conversations, working on yourself, trying to make sense of the suffering in the world, dealing with fucking narcissists and all that type of things, I talk about those things too, then just click subscribe and click the notification button and you'll see more of my lives. I'm live Monday evenings, Friday evenings, and Sunday from 6 p.m. going forwards. So I'm live 3 times a week, but it's all on my channel. The Hunt for Gollum movie comes out 2027. Interesting. Didn't know that. Maybe worth watching that, Crowning Guy. Didn't know that. He's the hero. He is the hero, absolutely. Yorick. Latest, take care. It's all good. Subscribe, Dave Russell. Thank you so much for subscribing. Big shout out to Dave Russell for subscribing. Thank you so much. It's much appreciated. Thank you. Very kind of you. Thanks. Yorick's blessing us with his golden blessings. Thank you. A Quiver Full of Arrows by Jeffrey Archer. Beautiful set of stories thought I would share. Let me write it down, mate. I need a good book, actually. I'm in need of I like reading psychology books, self-help books or whatever, but sometimes it's good to just read a good story. A Quiver Full of Arrows. I'm writing it down. Thanks for sharing. Dave saying, dude. What do you mean by dude? Anyway, Shelley saying night and God bless to everyone. Getting my meds, then getting dogs out. Another good live. No worries, Shelley. Thanks for being here again. I hope you have a great week. Thank you for your support and your kind words and your wisdom. Thank you so much. So, obviously I'm live now. Let's keep going the best I can. Let me just sort my screen out, my PC out. I'm trying to, 1 minute. Also, Happiness is a Warm Coat. It's by Alfred Hitchcock. He was a great director as well. It's a collection of mystery stories by his favourite authors. Happiness is a Warm Corpse. He did horror movies, didn't he? He did The Birds, didn't he, Alfred Hitchcock, amongst other things. Good, but now, bye. Good night. Good night, Rumpelstiltskin. It's all good. Thank you for sharing. Happiness is a Warm Corpse. I'll write it down, man. Anyway, I'm going to go freestyle now for a little bit and keep speaking the best I can. I think these are just my thoughts going forwards. I think it's really important. Anyway, let me read. I used to live in England, Stoke. I miss the canned rhubarbs and that kind of people. Canned rhubarbs. I've never had that. Where do you live now, Vinterbalan? Where do you live now? If you don't mind me asking. There's kind people there. How long ago was it when you lived in England, in Stoke? Stoke-on-Trent, is it? You live in Qatar, interesting. How's life in Qatar at the moment? I've never been there. You might have told me this ages ago, but I've forgotten where you were from. Qatar, very interesting. Yeah, what's it like over there at the moment? It's close to where the tensions are, isn't it? Is life going ahead as usual, or is it a bit tense? Is the question. Right, what I'm going to say now, let me think. Try and speak the best I can, as mindfully as I can, and communicate the best I can. I'm trying to improve what I'm doing, trying to work on my delivery, trying to always improve what I'm doing, trying to make it better. I believe that we need more sense in a world full of nonsense. I think we need more of that. I think we need, I don't know, it seems like it's a crazy world sometimes. A world that's lost its way. a morally bankrupt world sometimes. And I think it's important to spread light as best as you can. And that's what I'm trying to do. Vince Fallon says it's as usual in Qatar. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I wouldn't know. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that. I hope that it maintains. I hope they should have peace. That's what I'm asking. All I'm saying. Carl Schultz is do poo poo pee pee. Wow, wow. Well said, man. Bloody hell. How old are you, Carl? Shit, literal shit. Poo and pee though. At least you've combined both of those things there, haven't you, Carl? God. I'm laughing at something very childish there. Shit. Curie, hi Curie. Social democracy to power. What does that mean to you? What does that mean? Social democracy to power. What does that mean for you? Carl says, I'm a senior citizen. No worries, Carl. I'm assuming you're from Germany because of your name and your sign there. You're a senior citizen. Where do you live? What do you do? Is the question. My name is Brad, by the way. If no one's ever met me before, this is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. I've just gone to open comments now. I'm calming down a little bit. I was just talking about focusing on yourself. I think it's really important to do so and to be present in the moment. Vince Fallon says, I'm from Sweden. I'm very happy about our social democracy. You're from Stuttgart. Okay, cool. How do you think you're going to do in the World Cup? Germany. I think France look really good. I'm English, of course, but I don't think England will win it. I hope that England win it, but I don't think they will, if I'm honest. Happy about your social democracy. That's good. It's great, Vince Fallon. Gallet. My name is Gallet. I just want to hear how people who don't know that name read it. Okay, Gallet. That's how I'd say it. Is that how it is pronounced, or am I doing it wrong? I might be doing it wrong. Vincent Fallon says, football will come home one day. Hola Manola. Hola Manola saying, ha ha ha, king of what? I don't know what you mean. I've gone to open chat now, just for a little while. I'll keep going. King of kind. King of kind. Who's king of kind? I don't know what you mean, man. We've already won, Carl. Yes. You've already won it. You're going to win it this year. You might do. You might do. You might do, you know. There's a chance. Kind of, never mind. Okay. I don't know what you mean, mate. Anyway, what are my thoughts? To speak German, I really don't. I'm Vince Fallon. I've got to be really honest. I'm absolutely terrible at languages. I'm not the best. There's no excuses. There's just bad reasons, and I'm not the best at it. I can speak some words, but I'm not very good at it. No, I'm not. That's the truth. Fairy Lizard says, Hugh. Hi, Fairy Lizard. How are you? Hope you're okay. I'm getting a little bit tired now, I think. I'll keep doing these things also. I'll keep doing live on a Monday. Monday evenings, I'll be live. Friday evenings, I'll be live. And Sunday morning, no, I'll tell a lie. Sunday at some 6 p.m, I'll be live as well. I do the best I can. I work at the hospital. I work in the theatres. I work as a nurse, a scrub nurse, scrub practitioner, scrub nurse, whatever you want to call me. I do a lot of hours, and I try to fit this in the best I can. And when I do come on these lives, I really just want to be real. I want to be genuine. I want to communicate something that is effective, that is useful to people, that can be utilized people. I want to talk about things that are relatable, that are honest, that are genuine, that come from a good place from myself, and then communicate them in a clear and concise manner. That's what I'm trying my best to do. I don't always achieve it perfectly, but I am consistent. I am consistent. Allah Schaefer, Allah. Hi, Allah. How are you? My name's Brad. Barclays Bank profits is used against Palestine. Report it to Ombudsman. Please, banks should close, also switch accounts. I don't know anything about that, Allah. Sorry, I don't know anything about that. And we're going to win this year. There's no competition. You might do. There's definitely competition, though. France look good. Will they win? Another question. That's another question. I like the World Cup. I like it. It's entertaining. I enjoy it. Grey Headspace. Hi, Grey Headspace. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. My mental health's gone downhill lately. I'm really sorry to hear that, Grey Headspace. What's wrong? If you want to share, you can. You don't have to if you don't want to, of course. I'll at least listen to what you have to say. I'll read out what you have to say too, if you wish to share. That's all your autonomy with regards to that. Why has your mental health gone downhill? What's happened? What's occurred? Again, no pressure. What's the craziest thing someone's made me say? What on here? No one makes me say anything. Some people try and be tricky with the racism kind of things, don't they? But I usually I read them first, so. Fiona, hi Fiona, welcome back. How are you? That's very specific. What's very specific, by the way? This man has stolen vacuum parts for a living. No, I have not. Ice cold drink. Ice cold drink. I have never stolen any vacuum parts. That's weird. It is very specific, Fiona. Yes, I agree. Very random. France is shit. Kyle, I don't think France are bad. I don't think they're bad at all. I think they're really good. What do you think of England, Kyle? Do you think they're shit as well? It's okay if you do. I don't mind if you think they're shit. And there's on another note, Kyle, and anyone else that likes football, it's not us that are playing. It's like, yeah, we've won the World Cup. It's like, no, you haven't. You've not even played. You've sat on your ass, probably drinking beer, doing nothing. You haven't won anything. It's the players that win the whatever. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? That's the way I look at it. I'm done with the world. Okay. I'm done with the world at the minute. That's it. Why are you done with the world? What is the issue? Why do you feel the way you do? I was asking that to Grey Headspace. I'm sorry that you feel that way. Stolen vacuum parts, Sandy, yes. Someone is accusing me of stealing stolen vacuum parts. I like to acquire them. Me and Timmy, he's got his burglar's little jumper on as well. Helps him when he's burgling vacuum parts, doesn't it? Of course it does. Welcome back, cat and dog lover. Hope you're okay. I'm just chilling now. I'll go for a little bit longer. I stayed on comment for as on topic for as long as I could. And now I'm just chatting away. England is doo-doo. England is doo-doo. Maybe, mate. Maybe. You're done with your friends at the minute. Well, I would be too, cat and dog lover. If they've just discarded you, then yes, I can understand why. Brad and Timmy the cutest. Thank you. So says thank you, Sandra. That's lovely. It says hi. It says he hopes you're okay. I'm going for a little while longer and then I'll call it a day, of course. I like to see things through to the end. It's good to see things through to the end when you can. You're tired and in bed. I'm getting a bit tired too. Push you off the bench at lunch. What happened, cat and dog lover? Why did they push you off the bench at lunch? What was the reason? Why? Is the question. I really do like speaking genuinely, if you know what I mean. No bullshit, no fake positivity, or just everything's good all the time. Like. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. I don't. It's not. It's not how I know. And just not what I'm gonna do because I don't think life is always easy. I think life is bloody hard sometimes. I think there's ups and downs in life. There's a lot to be grateful of. There's a lot to be positive about, and it's important to have that positive, optimistic outlook on life, that can-do outlook on life. However, you don't always feel good. You don't always feel great. Life's fucking difficult. It's not fair at all. Always. It's just not. And it's just making the sense of it and trying to get through it. And that's what I like to talk about. Anyway, it's because they don't want to spend time with me. They don't want to be around you. They're not your friends, then, cat and dog lover. If they don't want to, if they're pushing you off a bench and they don't want to spend time with you, then they're probably not your friends by the sounds of it. Friends wouldn't do, a good friend wouldn't do that to you. They wouldn't. Good night, Sander, Jorik saying. Your Uncle Japan is turning footsteps into electricity. What do you mean by that? Roshni. Hi, Roshni. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, man. I don't know what you mean by that. Elaborate. Explain. And I'm also sick and I have to be in work and school. I'm sorry. You got your exams tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep, cat and dog lover, and then try and do your best tomorrow. I know it's not easy, but try. Good night, Yorick and everyone. Good night, Sander. She's just been proper annoying, that's all. Who's been proper annoying? Fiona's saying life is better with people like your good self. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Very kind. Well, the feeling's mutual, Fiona, as well. Of course. Is it Fion? Sorry. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm really sorry. Fion. Thank you. Thank you for your kindness. Cat and Douglas says, but then they said earlier you can come back to the bench if you want. So they were... It's silly games, isn't it? Sounds very childish, by the way, cat and dog lover, from the friends there. Bob, can you read me a bedtime story, please? No, mate. I'm going to keep speaking, but... Carl, good try. Wayne. No, I didn't read that person's comment. Rosie saying, I'm 18 and spent 3 years preparing for an exam and failed it. My parents are disappointed. Oh, sorry, man. Can you do it again? It's not the end of the world, you know. It's not the end of the world. Just because you fail something. First attempt in learning, fail. Acronym, isn't it? FAIL, first attempt in learning. You're going to fail other things in life. I have done. I've not passed everything. Your parents are disappointed. But you know what you say? Look, I messed it up. I'm sorry. I'm going to try harder. I'm going to go again. And that's what you do. And you keep trying. It's like, what do toddlers do? They have a little walk. They try to walk, don't they? They can't walk properly, fall over. And then what do? They fail. They fall over. And then they get back up and they walk again. And they fall. And they get back up. And they fall. Don't give up. Don't give up. Anyway, I'll keep reading. Cat Dog Lover says childish. Yeah, I agree. It was very childish. Yes, it is from them. Call saying good catch. You're a good sport. Yes, I caught your poet. Your poetic ways. I caught it. Yes, I did catch it. Call. I get it every live, mate. It's a very common occurrence. Raheel Ali Music. Hi, Raheel Ali Music. How are you? Your imposter syndrome video is so true. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you saw my video. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I'm going for a little while longer, maybe another 10 minutes, and then I'm going to call it a day. I've got to get some sleep. I'm working tomorrow. You're sending emails just left, right, and centre a minute ago. Okay. Why are we sending emails? Anyway, we're chilling. We're all good. What was the imposter video about? Imposter syndrome is when you check the video out if you want to see me talk about it. Loosely based on the top of my head while I'm tired. It's loosely based upon imposter syndrome is when you try and do something and you feel like you're not good enough. Even if you're really competent, you feel like you're not good enough. And you can hijack yourself. It can cause procrastination. Procrastination meaning that you're going to try and do something, but you talk yourself out of it, so you don't do it. You don't try it. It can come from not getting enough validation. It can originate from when you're younger, I think, imposter syndrome. You can end up missing a lot of opportunities as well. So you could go for that job, but you think someone else is better than you, so you don't go for it. Talk yourself out of opportunities with imposter syndrome. That's my thoughts on it right now. Anyway, you forgot to do before leaving, no worries. Lee, hi Lee. I'm 6 years clean of alcohol and weed. Well done, man. After a 25-year addiction, positive vibes, positive life. I'm really glad. Great to hear, Lee. Well done, mate. I've smoked weed, man. I used to smoke weed. Not anymore. I used to smoke as well. I used to just do all sorts of shit, Lee. Honestly. Not that I'm not glorifying it, but I've experienced it. Trust me, I've experienced it. What was your addiction like? And how did you find quitting those things? How did you achieve that? Well done, by the way, Lee. Done fucking top, mate. Well done. Fist bump to Lee. Fist bump from Timmy too. Well done, man. Do I have Alexa or something to play music? Tyler, no. No, I don't. I'm just speaking. I don't play music on my lives. I get warnings for it. I don't have a contract or anything to be able to do that. So you get warnings for doing that on here. All right, how's it going, DT? How's it going, man? I'm tired now, mate. How's it going? Thumbs up, man. I've just gone to open chat. I'm going for a few more minutes. I can only do so much with the time and energy I have. So yeah, you know what it's like. you're living it, aren't you? You're literally living it. It's a mad world, isn't it? In a way. Interesting. Doing this. Hard day, mate. Did you have a hard day or did I have a hard day? I didn't. I ended up having a decent day, but I couldn't be arsed. Could not be asked. I think the Prodigy concert took it out of me, mate. I'm not no young spring chicken anymore, man. It wasn't a hard day, no. If I'm honest, I had a good day. It's been all right. I'm just a bit tired. Yeah. But I'm good. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. How was your day? How did it go? How were your lives? I didn't get a chance to catch them today. No, I miss your lives today. But I can't get the words out, mate. I hope you're okay. Ah, yeah, that'll do it. Lee saying addiction was hell, but after meeting my missus, he's the rock and helped me get through it. Now, I've got a daughter in her own house. That's going to really help you with fucking addiction because you've got responsibilities and if you've got the love of a good woman or a person, doesn't matter, but a good woman, let's say, for example, it really helps, doesn't it? Really fucking helps. You've got that support system. Someone you can lean upon, and hopefully they can lean upon you too. It should work both ways, in my opinion, with regards to relationships. It's supposed to be a team, work together. I don't agree. I don't know what everyone else thinks of this. People were saying this today. Oh, I'm the boss. I'm the boss. This woman was saying. I was thinking to myself, I don't like that. That wouldn't work for me. I think it should be collaborative. You should work together. You shouldn't have one person that's the boss and the other one's a doormat. I think that's not good. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's healthy. I think you should have in a relationship. I think it should be two people working together. Maybe one person is in control of this, or one person's in control of that. Sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down. So when you're down, they help you out. When they're down, you help them out. It should be working together, collaborative. In my opinion, for a relationship to be a healthy one, but not everyone will agree with that. It's good that you've got meaning. You've got something to work towards, Lee. You've got your daughter. You've got your home. Great to hear. I'm glad, happy for you. Well done, mate. Well done. Fion saying a liked and sub. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for live. Thanks to anyone else that's liked and subscribed. Thank you to Fion. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Is it hot or cold? Great meme. What do you mean by that? Is it hot or cold? Sorry, I don't know what you mean by that. How long have I been on YouTube? I've been doing this since the 29th of December 2024. I started with a short and it was shit. I did a cat short, which is nothing to do with my content. But I thought to myself, I'm gonna just fucking make something. So I made something. I made a quick short. And it was a cat. It was in Croatia, believe it or not, in Split. And the cat was this cat was eyeing up this mouse. It was gonna go and get this mouse, and Sander videoed it. And I thought, I'm going to make a short out of it. So I made a short. And then I thought to myself, right, I'm going to start this YouTube journey. And I started to make edited videos and they weren't good. I had no idea about YouTube. I had no knowledge. I didn't have any support. I had my partner, she helped me, but I was just on my own really with learning about it all. And I was just like, I did one edited video a week to begin with for the first 2 months just to learn. So I've been doing it for about 16 months. I've got better at it. I don't know everything though, of course, and I've still got a long way to go. I do believe that I need to improve. I do know, I'm aware of the fact that I need to be better. And that's going to take some work and it's going to take some time, but I'm going to keep working on that, my delivery, my communication skills, etc. So yeah, 16 months. I am monetized, but the early stages of monetization. Only about 2 weeks ago, I got monetized. I was going to say then. Yeah, I've got about 535 subs, which is not loads. I've not grown as well as other people or as fast as other people, probably for a variety of reasons. But I'm a marathon runner, not a sprinter. That's what I've got to say there. I just keep going. I enjoy it, Vince Fallon. So that's how long I've been on the ear for. Depression talk. DT saying lives were good, mate. 2 good ones this morning, another one this afternoon. Well done, man. Good for you. Great. Keep going, mate. You're going to keep going anyway. I know you are. You're going to keep going. Lee is saying, me and the missus work things together. That's the best way. That's the best way. It's never it's not always perfect, is it, Lee? I don't think so. You have arguments, you fall out, but you solve those issues, I think, or you at least try to. Sometimes it can be challenging, but I think that should be your best friend, really, in my opinion, in a way. The person that you're with should act as a best friend in a way. Anyway, I'm going on a little bit. Have I been to Hazel Grove? What's Hazel Grove? What's that, Grey Headspace? Can you elaborate? What's Hazel Grove? I don't know what that is. Fionn saying, if you were my co-worker, would be late back from lunch because of the banter, I reckon. Yeah. Yeah, just too busy chatting shit and having a laugh. Yeah. DT says exactly that, Brad. Yeah. I'm going to end this soon, by the way, guys. I'm going to end it soon. I've done 2 hours, which is enough, I think, for today. So, you love banter? I do, as long as I like having a laugh as well. I do. I do. As long as I try not to upset people at the same time. I try to be mindful. I don't mind having a crack though. It's good. It's good to be basically laughing and joking. As long as it's not at someone's expense and it's not horrible and nasty, it releases stress. It releases happy hormones, doesn't it? It makes you feel good. Winter Valentine says, thank you for making a difference. Oh, thanks. Thank you to you too. Thank you to everyone that's watching. I don't know how much of a difference I make, Winter Valentine, if I'm completely honest. Maybe I'll make a little bit of difference in my little corner of the world. One step at a time. But that's yeah. But thank you. So I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna be live Friday evening, 8 p.m. It's gonna be a chill chat on Friday. Sunday, I'm gonna be live from 6 p.m. That will be in Split, Croatia. I think I'm going to talk about, I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet. I need to plan it. But I will be live when I'm in Croatia on Sunday. So I'll check out. I'll try my best to make some content with me in Croatia. I'll do my best. That's what I'm going to do. So anyway, thank you to anyone that's watched. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Hopefully I'll see you on Friday or Sunday. But if not, enjoy your week, man. Make the best of it. Keep, like I said before, just focus on yourself, man. Focus on yourself. Be aware of what's going on around you, but keep focusing on yourself. That will help with manifesting whatever you need to manifest in your goals. Do not take any shit. Be kind, but don't take any shit. You know the drill. Anyway, I'm going to get some sleep. Got work tomorrow. That's it. That's it. Best of luck selling vacuum parts. Yeah, that's my new venture, selling vacuum parts. Someone accused me of stealing vacuum parts, which was different. 10 out of 10 for originality with what they said. Anyway, thanks for your time. Good night and goodbye.